Celebrate every day like it was New Year's. I'm gonna open my eyes like it was the first time. Let this miracle of life bring me alive. I'm gonna dance every time that I hear the birds sing. Wanna fly just as high, Jah, give me the wings. I am infinite potential and all that it brings. Love of the universe.
Thank you all for joining us here on Bring Me to Life TV. Today we got some music videos, insight from angel practitioner Sarah Hall and QHHT practitioner Angie Sanchez, plus an update on solar flares and a card reading by Miss Shannon Shine. We got a lot of great stuff coming up here for you today on Bring Me to Life TV, so stick around.
Got me doing things unthinkable, and I'm thinking I should blow the night away. All on my conscience, you're on to me, building a rocket with that shot speed. You'll find me flying over them planes, flying cause of them strains, flying over them planes, blame it on that strain. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. I keep my state of mind up in the horizons. It's just so pretty up here, I can't deny. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. I keep my state of mind up in the horizons. It's just so pretty up here, I can't deny. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. Tripping on that magic buzz. I admit I love the rush. I'm seeing things I've never seen. Think I'm growing clouds like I'm Wolverine. Incredible is magical. I eat them all up like a mandible, and I'm thinking I should trip the night away. Oh, you're all on my conscience. You're on to me, building a rocket with that shot speed. You'll find me flying over them planes, flying cause of them strains, flying over them planes, blame it on that strain. All on my conscience. You're on to me, building a rocket with that shot speed. You'll find me flying over them planes, flying cause of them strains, flying over them planes, blame it on that strange. Take away my vibes and my highs. I keep my state of mind up in the horizons. It's just so pretty up here, I can't deny. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. No one can take away my vibes and my highs. I keep my state of mind up in the horizons. It's just so pretty up here, I can't deny. No one can take away my vibes and my highs.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah Hall, and today we're going to talk about how to recognize the signs that you are receiving from the angels. So a lot of you have asked me questions on how to know when the angels are connecting with you. So today's talk is all about divine guidance. And thank you for your questions. I think that this is such a great topic because guess what? The angels work with all of us, meaning all of us have the ability to receive their signs, messages, and guidance in life. Every single human being has angels watching over them. The angels are, of course, non-religious, so they watch over everybody regardless of what belief system or religious background you come from. Angels are beings of a higher consciousness with an infinite capacity for knowledge, wisdom, and healing. They are also beings of pure love. So when you receive guidance from them, you know that it's coming from a source that is 100% loving, positive, and uplifting. The way that the angels intervene in our lives is completely based on our free will. In other words, they work with us in the ways that we are open to. So they'll never interfere with your daily life or startle you by appearing before you in a way that you're not ready for. In some people's experiences, yes, angels absolutely show up as a vision that you see with your physical eyes in front of you, or speak to you in a voice that your physical ears can hear. But in most cases, the angels are going to work with you in a way that integrates with your daily living gently and harmoniously. This means that the angel signs can often seem a bit subtle at first, but if you train your consciousness, you can easily begin to recognize the signs and messages your angels send you. The first step to receiving and then recognizing divine guidance is to ask for it. So remember, your angels work with you based on your free will. So set the free will intention to hear, see, feel, and communicate with them. You can even request that the angels communicate with you in certain ways. For example, I know many people who have asked their angels to give them signs in the outside world to help verify intuitive inner guidance that they have received. You can ask your angels for help in sharpening your clairvoyance, overall intuition, or perhaps your ability to remember and be more aware in your dreams. Know that when we ask the angels for help with something, or when we ask them a question, they will always answer us and guide us until we have received the answer, so that we can find the peace that we need. So don't ever worry that you might miss out on receiving one of the angel signs. The angels connect with us in 3 major ways. Number 1, they communicate directly to us through our intuitive channels, including our clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, clairaudience, which is clear hearing, clairsentience, which is clear feeling, and claircognizance, which is clear thinking. Every single one of us has the capacity to receive intuitive messages. This is not a special skill that some people have and some don't. All of us can do this in the same way that all of us could be musical if we wanted. For example, some people are simply born maybe with a very high interest and focus on music and may display a natural aptitude for it from a young age. But the person who works hard, trains, and studies music has the same potential to reach musical excellence as the person to whom that musical ability came naturally. So all of us can sharpen and use our natural intuitive abilities through spiritual practice if we choose it. To begin recognizing the signs that the angels are sending you directly through your intuition, I highly recommend practicing meditation and mindfulness. The greater you increase your awareness, the greater your intuitive sensitivity will become. and thereby you'll be more likely to notice little changes in your perception. Set time aside regularly to practice stillness. The angels can send you their messages during this time because you'll be incredibly open, receptive, and more observant of the thoughts, visions, sounds, feelings, and other little impressions that are flowing into your consciousness. Of course, we want to be sure that we are setting aside a time to have completely focused, uninterrupted stillness. And if it is your intention to be and practice complete stillness, then of course the angels are going to respect that intention 100%. So I find that at the end of a very still meditative practice, this is a great time to open your mind and energy pathways to the angels and invite them to send you any messages that you desire to receive. As you practice mindfulness, it can also be helpful to tune in to your physical body. So notice the subtle changes in your body's feelings after you call on your angels. When your angels are connecting with you, you'll often feel a little sense of pressure or a temperature change, as well as maybe tingles or goosebumps go down the spine or the arms. And for example, when I connect with Archangel Michael, my body temperature tends to rise. I always feel warmer, and I'll feel little tingles when the angels are telling me yes, or when they're telling me that the messages that I have gotten or the track that I'm on is right, and it is aligned with a higher truth. So care for your spiritual sensitivity and give it space to grow through self-love, prayer, meditation, and physical self-care. All of those practices will lead to receiving clearer and more consistent messages from your angels and guides. Now, the second way that the angels connect with us typically is through signs and synchronicities that we receive in the outside world. Some of the common signs we receive when the angels are working with us are finding white feathers, seeing repeated number sequences, especially 444, which is the number of the angels, seeing specific repeated words or phrases throughout your day that might pertain to a message that you need to hear or have asked about, or even hearing repeated messages through songs or through media that just appears in your life. Or experiencing divine coincidences in which the universe seems to line up just right to manifest the support or guidance that you need. In order to recognize these outer world signs, first remember that there are no accidents in this world. We attract everything we experience in our lives according to a higher divine order. So if something seems significant, it likely is. Begin to pay attention to the patterns and repeated symbols you get too. For example, if you often see something like flowers, a sacred geometry sign, or a particular bird over and over again, or maybe a color everywhere you go, then this could be one of the signs that the angels are using to let you know that they are there and that you are on the right track. Angels are usually very consistent when they give us messages. So a great way to distinguish between what is and is not divine guidance can be to reflect on whether the sign or intuition you're getting is part of a greater repeated theme or pattern. Angels love to teach and guide in themes that show up in many areas of life at once. So if you're getting an intuition that seems maybe kind of random, or it makes you second guess it, ask for clarity and wait to see the classic consistency through which the angels affirm and repeat their messages to you. I'll share a story as an example. When I first began working with the angels regularly, I asked them to send me a symbol to help me recognize their presence and feel when I was on the right track. In meditation, the angels sent me an image of a rose and communicated that it was a symbol of my intuitive and spiritual growth and that they would give that sign to me. I then began to see the rose all over the place. Sometimes I'd be walking down the street and see a perfect rose lying on a park bench. Or I'd get up in the morning to leave my house and rose petals would be scattered all over my front porch. This became an easy outer world symbol that helped me to recognize that the angels were with me. So you can always ask the angels to send you something clear, significant, and recognizable to help you connect with them. Now, the third way that the angels connect with us is through other people. This is one of the most common means through which the angels answer our prayers and intervene in our lives. They are here, after all, to help the entire human race reach a higher state of peace and love. So when they bring us together, we have the opportunity to grow and share together in that love, expanding the spiritual lessons and blessings for all. So when you pray for support or guidance, notice the people who start showing up in your life and what those people have to say or show you. Someone may come forward with exactly the answer that you need for your life situation. The angels have a magical ability to see through the highest of spiritual perspectives and recognize when two people are maybe resonating on the same level. So they'll nudge us into one another's lives to help us along with our life purpose and learning. Know that the more you focus on noticing the angel's guidance, the more that guidance will begin to come to you. And the more that you follow the angel's guidance, the more your life and inner self will change such that you are aligned with higher spiritual energy that enables you to communicate clearer and clearer with the divine. Practice faith both in yourself and your ability to connect with spirit, as well as faith in the angels. Use affirmations such as, I am profoundly intuitive, or I am a clear channel for the angels' messages, or I love and gratefully celebrate my clear communication with the divine. Affirmations help to ground your intentions into the framework of your mind such that you are not only opening up your free will to work with the angels, but also opening up your spiritual gifts by acknowledging and believing in them. Our beliefs are everything when it comes to sharpening our intuition. As you believe in your intuitive abilities and in the power of co-creating your path with spirit, so it shall be. You have the power to be an open channel for the light right now, such that it heals, uplifts, and harmonizes all areas of your life and brings light to those around you as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, my fellow light workers. It is my honor and pleasure to connect with you. Do hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to keep in touch, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell below so that you'll know when I have made a new video for you. Check out the links in the description below so that you can stay connected with me on social media and to listen to my podcast, Through the Eyes of the Angels, which is live every third Thursday of the month. And if you would like your own angel reading, coaching, or healing session with me, you can visit my website at www.sarahhall.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!
Hello beautiful, I'm Angie Sanchez. I am honored to connect with you, honored that you are here in my universe and that I am in your universe. In this video, I want to talk about my experience, my epiphany with money during a meditation. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here, but I want you guys to really understand where I'm coming from in order for you to get the impact of this epiphany. About 3 years ago, I had this idea that came to me that money was dirty and that you had to do bad things to get money. And so unintentionally, I would say no to a lot of things, only because didn't want to have money. Like, that was the bottom line. I just didn't want to associate my life with money. One of the keys to the realization I had was through my meditation. And I want to emphasize that meditation is so important, not only because it helps calm your mind, but also because it helps clear your mind to receive messages and ideas and downloads from the universe. It allows you to just be open to receive. So during my meditations, I often receive ideas, I often receive things that I want to do, that I want to create, and then I take action and then they come to life. So I'm sitting there meditating. This was a couple of weeks ago, and with my eyes closed, I see this energy come at me, and I see it kind of floating around, just moving like this, and I see it in the color of green. And so out of my curiosity, I thought, what is that thing? What is this floating? It was literally moving like almost like a snake-like figure, but it was just energy. And I asked, I said, what is this thing? And my immediate response that I heard in my mind, in my head, was, it's money. I am money. And the epiphany I had was that money is energy, and we hear this all the time, but I don't think we really understand the practicality behind it, the actual philosophy behind money as energy. So I saw money as energy, and I saw money as love, and I saw money as this thing that just wanted to embrace me. And I realized in that moment that what I had been doing the last 3 years was saying no to money. And if money is love, then I have been saying no to love, to that form of love. And then it came to me that money is abundant. These thoughts just started coming to me as I was meditating, that money is abundance. And because I have been saying no to money the last few years, I have been saying no to abundance. And so what this did for me was that it helped me open my heart and open my mind and my arms to money. Because for the longest time, I blocked it out of my existence, consciously, actually. So when you do things consciously, it's like turning on a light switch or turning off a light switch. So what I did was I consciously turned off the light switch and just cut off the receptors to that kind of energy. So as I'm sitting there during my meditation, I take this energy in, I immerse it with my body. So you can do this with you know, if you meet a loved one, if it's like your mom, your sibling, or a loved one, when you hug them, what's happening is this energy is interlacing with yours. So it's going from your body to their body, from their body to your body, and it's kind of like circulating. And that happens also when we're talking to people and we're having engaging conversations. Our energies are exchanging. So I had this experience with money where money was coming to me. It was like almost like an entity, I want to call it like a spiritual essence, was coming into my body and just circulating in and out, circulating in and out. And for the first time, I can say that I actually embraced money. And I said to myself, I said, I love money. And I even feel that in my heart now as I'm saying it. But I swear to you, a few weeks ago, I could not have said that and feel it as truth. I could not have said that and feel it resonate in my heart. So in that moment, and even now as I'm saying it, it resonates and it feels like it's part of me. So I want you guys to visualize money as is energy, this spirituality of abundance, the spirituality of love that just wants to come into your life, that just wants to become part of you. And even when you do spend money and when you share money, you're sharing that love out into the universe. And even when you're sharing love, when you're sharing this money, this monetary value with other people, what you're doing is you're sharing that same energy of money, that same spirit of love that's flowing in through you out into someone else. And that same energy of love, that same spirit of love is never ending because it comes from source energy. That love and abundance becomes from source energy. So in your mind, and this is what I had to do, in your mind, transform the idea of money as being dirty as the idea of money coming from God, or coming from source energy, from pure light, from pure love. And love is never ending. Love is abundant. Love is beyond our comprehension of infinity. So if the energy of money comes from this source of love, from this source of source energy, then it's never ending, and it can come right in through us, and we can dish it out and it come back in. And I don't want you to think of money as just the monetary greens that we touch with our hands, or that we spend with our credit card. Think of it as knowledge. Think of it as helping a friend. Think of it as investing in your future, investing in your future self. Whether that's purchasing a course that will elevate the knowledge that you have, or whether that's putting that money, that spirit of abundance, into a savings account. Think of it in that sense, to transform your thoughts around money. This was something that I wanted to share with you guys. As you can see, I'm super excited to share this, only because I know I had that epiphany with myself a few weeks ago, and I'm one to share with the world. I want to share the knowledge with the world. I send my friends YouTube videos all the time, or quotes, and I share on Instagram, and obviously here on YouTube. So you guys apply this however you can. I hope that it shifts a perspective in your mind, that it shifts something in your universe, that it rocks it. I thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Please enjoy and share with a friend, share this video with a friend, or share the concept with a friend. And yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'd love to hear whether or not you knew about this down in the comments below, or just share what kind of epiphanies you had while watching this. I love you guys, and I am sending you all a big love bomb your way. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll catch you guys in the next video, maybe sooner than you think, and I may throw some different stuff out there. So subscribe and stay tuned. I'll catch you guys next video. Bye.
Should put that cigarette out. You should have faith in my mouth. Like my mother, like your son, like my temperamental lungs. Each piece fits into the next. Like I'm not black and I'm not white. Both reveal me in my sight. You've got twinkles in your eyes. You say vegetarians save lives, but there's your wings despite my back. There's your baby's bassinet. Will there be one more of me? Close my eyes and try to hide from my form of dragonfly. Woke in the woods, chipped and peeled vehicle hoods. In that den under the covers, I've been stealing from my lover. Moments I cannot replace. To my former dragonfly, I resist and I survive. It's a state I've brought this to. Logic, loss of mind pull through. But what's that say of my character? I retreat back into nature. Will there be one more of me? To my form of dragonfly, I resist and I survive. Survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance. I survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance. I survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance. I survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance. I survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance. I survive. I survive. I survive. This is resistance.
I am that I am that I am that I am that I am. I am that I am that I am that I am that I am. I am that I am that I am that I am that I am. I am that I am that I am that I am that I am. I am the earth awakening. I am the bird who loves to sing. I am the water in the stream. I am the living lucid dream. I am the fire lit within. I am the ocean glistening. I am the wind blowing through your hair. I am the breath, I am everywhere. I am life. I am spirit. I am song, and I can hear it. I am laughter, I am grace, and I'm the smile beaming from your face. I am life. I am life. I am life. I am life. I am the tide that rises tall. I am the meaning of it all. I am humanity holding hands, the brilliant mind that understands. I am all the animals in harmony, and Gaia glowing luminosity. I am the songbird with my wings spread open and free. I am life. I am spirit. I am song, and I can hear it. I am laughter. I am grace, and I'm the smile beaming from your face. I am life. I am life. I am life. I am life. I am a speck in the whole shebang. I am the ocean in a drop of rain. I am a flower fully in bloom, the song of creation fully in tune. I am a speck in the whole shebang. I am the ocean in a drop of rain. I am a flower fully in bloom, the song of creation fully in tune. I am a speck in the whole shebang. I am the ocean in a drop of rain. I am a flower fully in bloom, the song of creation fully in tune. I am life, I am spirit, I am song, and I can hear it. I am laughter, I am grace, and I'm the smile beaming from your face. I am life, I am life, I am life, I am life. We are life. We are life. We are life. We are life.
Neighbors lock their doors, build fences so high. Open the window, let the dove fly. Don't see what's to discover on the other side. Open the window, let the dove fly. Borders round countries, borders round the skies. Open the window, let the dove fly. The only border close you in is the border of your mind. Open the window, let the dove fly. Yeah, opening our circles. We are moving in wider circles. We are opening our circles. We are moving in wider circles. We are opening our circles. We are moving in wider circles. We are opening our circles. path of kindness, know where we belong. I'll march with you, my brother, to the mountain top. Oh, we'll hold back the pipeline, make the rumble stop. Make the rumble stop.
were stepping into a sacred light. So tell me what just happened over there. I remember looking at the wrinkles on your hips, reminding me of rivers in the Holy Land. Tell me what just happened over there. I know. You can hear my song. You can hear my song. I know. You can hear my song. I remember walking up those stairs. We were stepping into a sacred light. And tell me what just happened over there. I remember looking at the wrinkles on your hands, reminding me of rivers in the Holy Land. Tell me what just happened over there.
To
snow peaks to the jungles, from the deserts, a los rios, eagles flying, condors gliding, unifying, sound the sirens, medicinas in the forest. All this knowledge, it was hidden, all this wisdom, it was missing. Now the children, will they listen to the rhythm of tradition instead of blame? Chasing women, forgotten lands, hurt by business, all this misuse, all this distance, vested interest. Take us home, take us home, take us home, take us home.
Solar flare activity continues to remain low as we head into the second month of the year. Currently, there are no Earth-facing sunspots, but there could be one developing. If we take a look at this image, we can see a bright yellow spot on the lower right part of the photo taken from NASA's website. Here it is again from two different EIT lenses. Let's go ahead and zoom in here and see if we could get a closer peek. Now, there haven't been any solar flares above a C class since our last report during the Shine Online on the 21st of January. However, in the same area of that bright spot that we just saw, there was a coronal mass ejection that was just below the C classification. If we take a look at the chart here, we can see that on Monday, the 22nd, the ejection came about as close as you can get before it is considered a C-class flare. Here is that flare again in video form. It looks like a good-sized ejection from this video. According to NASA, it takes about 4 to 8 days, depending on the speed of the ejection, to reach Earth. If we take a look at this video, the Space Weather Prediction Center is predicting that plasma will be hitting Earth from now until February 3rd. This will be causing some aurora borealis effects for parts of Canada and other countries close to the northern hemisphere. But don't expect too much from this, it's just a very low-class flare. Solar activity is expected to remain low for the next few days. Looks like it's the moon's time to shine for now. Speaking of shine, let's go over to Shannon Shine for today's card reading.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Hi guys, Shannon Shine here with another card reading for Project Bring Me to Life. Really excited to be airing this one on Bring Me to Life's TV. So today we pulled 3 cards from my Angel Dreams Oracle deck, and the first card that I pulled for us today is the Silver Goddess and Insight card. And this card is really cool because it shows the different moon phases on the goddess's area there on this very blue card, showing a lot of communication and insight being shared. And when this card shows up, it's really a time to tap into kind of your magical self and to really embrace the power that's around right now. Right now we're embracing a full moon and eclipse going into this week, and it's just a lot of different energy is shifting around and a lot of answers are coming from within. And it's a very symbolic symbol of the goddess and represents a lot of divine feminine energy and the moon and moon cycles and speech, as well as public speaking and really reflection and patience with all of the different projects going on right now. The goddess is part of the divine source, and she represents the trinity of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. And when this card shows up, it's really asking us to recognize which stage of life we're currently in and acknowledge and celebrate the different aspects of the goddess that we're revealing in various areas. So connecting with goddess energy is really important right now. I know a lot of different female figures in my life that are connecting a lot with the Magdalene and different trinities, and really working with different aspects of not only their inner traumas but their different sexualities. And both men and female are tapping into that feminine energy. It's not just females that are kind of shifting through that. I know a lot of men also that are dealing with a lot of just different psychic attacks and energy overwhelming situations, basically. And when this happens, it's really important to ask Archangel Hanuel and Gabriel and Jophiel to kind of protect you and guard you, as well as Archangel Michael. But Hanuel and Gabriel are really attached to the goddess right at this time. It's also important to kind of focus on your public work and kind of your image and different things that you're putting out there and how you're representing yourself, and become aware of the cycles of the moon to really synchronize with your own rhythm. A lot of females do this because they connect their different female cycles with the moon cycles. It's a good way to remember when that time is coming. So a lot of different people connect with the moon in very just different ways. And to just have patience at this time. A lot of people are feeling a lot of really strong energy. And that's what these other 2 cards show us. So we actually did pull the full moon card and the sun card during a full moon eclipse. And the full moon card represents completion and really shedding the light on situations that we're overcoming at this time, and really embracing all of that full moon energy. And the full moon also controls water, the water element, and different waves and different things like that. And the waves bring in waves and tides of energy. So with this full moon comes a lot of different just energetic situations to really be protecting yourself and giving yourself that self-care and that time you need, that extra time to be patient and gentle with yourself and those around you. And if things are not going as quickly as they seem like they should be right now, know that a lot of people are going through a lot of personal situations, and it's not really our place to judge what others are going through, and just be gentle with each other and know that we're all here learning some lessons. And I think that's what the butterflies and the moths represent in this card, and they also represent some sort of fairy energy and just the enchantment of the full moon coming to completion. In the Sun card, of course, it represents illumination and growth. So as we move out of this full moon energy, we're also moving into the sun energy with the growth and the God energy. So we have the feminine full moon and the masculine God energy. So we're really working hard to balance ourselves. And that's why there is so much kind of like trauma and different energies really going on, is we're trying to balance our masculine and feminine energy. Especially those in Leo and Aquarius and Aries and Scorpio. A lot of those different zodiac signs are getting hit really, really hard with energy shifts and different traumas being brought up to heal at this time. So give yourself that time and that patience to really move through this eclipse. It is a time of manifestation and reflection, so really looking back at what's been working and what hasn't, and releasing what no longer serves you, and embracing the next step and always moving forward. So that's what this card reading is here to share with you today. I hope that it helped you in some way. If you have any questions or you would like a personal card reading, feel free to contact me here at Project Bring Me to Life or through shantasticshine@gmail.com. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Stay awake and shine on always.
Thanks for shining on with us.
The super blood moon is tomorrow, but what does it really mean? It's been 150 years since it last occurred, and according to an article on Curious Mind magazine, it is a beginning of something marvelous. The article goes on to say that every little thing that we've been struggling to figure out will be revealed. You can also gain many rewards if you let the energy do its job. You can find the link to the full article in the description. I'm sure I have been experiencing some energy recently, so I want to take a moment to send some Reiki to you. So if you're open to this, just the intention by internally saying, I receive and accept. As I put my hand up, I'm just going to connect with the energy of Source, the energy of God, the energy that exists all around us. Many Jedi call this the Force. I'm just going to bring this in, and I'm going to send it out. All of you. Imagining all of you being surrounded by this healing energy. And all you gotta do is just say, I accept it, I receive. Okay.
Where am I going?
They were right there in front of me. All this time I had made believe that you were the one I needed. Here we are, face to face. We need to go our separate ways. Oh, 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 oh. And I should have seen the other side. I couldn't help but feel I was blind to the warning signs. The warning signs. Should've known when you came around. Should've run when I heard the sound. Warning signs. You're not the man that I thought you'd be when you got down on your knee. No more band and the puzzle pieces. No more sorries. No more lies. No more roses for compromise. To the warning signs. The warning signs. Should've known when you came around. Should've run when I heard the sound. Warning signs. For the bad, happy for sad, the life that we had. Trade the good for the bad, happy for sad, the life that we had. Warning signs. The warning signs. Should've known when you came around. Should've run when I heard the sound. Warning signs.
Thank you all for tuning in to Bring Me to Life TV. Please tag people, share this, comment, and we appreciate that so much. We'll be back again on February 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all have a great night.
Celebrate every day like it was New Year's. I'm gonna open my eyes like it was the first time. Let this miracle of life bring me alive. I'm gonna dance every time that I hear the birds sing. Wanna fly just as high, jive, give me the wings. I am infinite potential and all that it brings. Love of the universe, luminous beings. We are love of the